What are webhooks? A webhook is an HTTP request triggered by an event that may also provide some sort of information about the event, often in the form of payload data. Webhook support is an advanced feature that allows ExacqVision to talk to external devices. Currently, ExacqVision supports only post messages, which are messages sent by ExacqVision to a receiving system. GET messages, on the other hand, are intended to request some kind of information from another system, but ExacqVision does not request information from other systems or devices in this way. In this video, we will step through setting up a webhook with a website that provides free testing endpoints to display this working. Then we will show an example of this used to control a light. Real-world uses for webhooks are endless, but examples may include automating lighting based on system event triggers, automating aspects of access control and intrusion detection, or automating aspects of building heating and air. Begin by opening a web browser and navigating to webhook.site. The page displays a temporary URL you can test with. The site will be waiting for connection attempts. Connections made will be listed along the left-hand side, and details of each communication will be displayed when selecting them. The configuration of webhooks is found on the Notification Settings page within the ExacqVision desktop client. Click the Notifications node from the tree on the left, then click the Webhooks tab along the top. Add your webhook by clicking the New button below the Profiles pane on the left. In the URL field, we enter the site's URL of https://webhook.site. Use of the Verify Certificate checkbox will depend on the service providing the endpoint, and not all services require it. Some services require signature verification for validating webhooks. A hash is selected from the drop-down below. A key string, known by the service receiving the webhook, is entered into the Secret field and used by the selected hash function to sign the webhook message. Again, not all services require this. Note that you will need to refer to the documentation, settings, or administrator of any service you are attempting to use here, as Exacq Support cannot provide this information about your device or service used. You'll notice that the URL shown on the site's page was much longer. The portion after the last / shown will be entered as our route, and it is possible for the system or service you wish to use to provide multiple routes depending on its functions. Click the plus button below the Routes panel. In the path field to the right, enter the final / and the string that follows it. If your receiving webhook service requires specific header data, these may be entered in the panel below. In this example, we click the plus button, then enter a name for the header as well as a value, and click Apply. To test this webhook, we can quickly create a soft trigger on the event linking page. Follow the event linking video for more details if needed. From the live view, you may then click the Soft Triggers button on the toolbar and find your newly created soft trigger. Return to the webhook test site in our web browser, and you should see the message appear on the request panel on the left. When selected, you should note that the sending server's MAC address appears in the JSON data below, along with information about the event and the alarmed field. If you look in the headers section, you will find the custom headers added on the webhook settings page earlier. To show the flexibility of webhooks, we'll show an example of an IoT smart light bulb connected to the IFTTT website. IFTTT provides connectable experiences between a vast number of IoT devices out there in the world, including several smart light bulbs, thermostats, irrigation systems, and more. Again, we add the base URL provided by IFTTT, then add the route as well as any necessary header information, but in this case no headers are needed. Now I will create a soft trigger in the event linking page to trigger this. Returning to live mode, we can see the soft trigger activates our smart light bulb. It did this by reaching across the internet, contacting the webhook URL at IFTTT's website, which was connected to our IoT light bulb within their app. I've also programmed an Arduino microcontroller with some endpoints to use and placed it on the same network as our ExacqVision server. This microcontroller will activate an LED and an actuator for us, but could just as easily be a relay, an electronic door strike, a pump, or any number of things we could think of. Once again, we set up a new webhook and enter the base URL, the route, and any headers required. I set up a new soft trigger, but this time I will also tie the soft trigger to an association, making it easy for a system operator to activate the trigger without having to open the soft trigger panel. See our video on associations for more details on their setup. As you can see from these examples, the possibilities with webhooks are nearly endless.